You know, Jim Carrey does not come to mind when I think video game villain.
Same here.
All those moments will be lost in time.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Comic YOUniverse, the only nerd-centric thing you need in your life. And yeah, news for the Sonic. Why is this a thing? Why?
It's because we haven't had enough furry action. That's why. Sonic 05. Sorry I took it to that dark spot, guys. But yes, as it has been confirmed 100% that Paramount is bringing us a Sonic film.
We have James Marsden cast, and who was the other person?
I don't remember the lady's name. I don't remember.
But apologies.
The big one here
is we've got the villain,
Jim Carrey.
playing Dr. Robotnik.
Or Butnick.
Or Eggman.
Eggman, yeah. But this is cool, in my opinion, because Jim Carrey is fantastic. I honestly think he's underrated as an actor. And he can do a lot more than just comedy. He can play sadistic. He can play goofy. He can play crazy.
But you know they're going to go goofy with it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, to a certain extent. And I'm okay with that because it's Jim Carrey and that's his wheelhouse. But he can go... If you remember Saturday Morning cartoon, that Robotnik was dark and twisted. And he was terrifying. Like, he made you believe he had no heart. Like, he was all about dark shit. So... Jim Carrey could pull that off if need be. But my concern with this film, really more so, is that it sounds like it's going to be animated mixed with live action, and it makes me start thinking of the first round of Smurf movies and Alvin and the Chipmunks
Fat Albert.
movies. Yeah, so I'm just like...
Why do we keep doing this?
I don't know. I'm okay, obviously, with Eggman being a human and Sonic being... anthropomorphic hedgehog, if you will, existing in the same universe and for many, many years. So I'm okay with that, I guess. But I just don't want Sonic coming to our world type of thing. You know, that's what I'm afraid that what's going to happen. I'd rather go to, not necessarily pull us to his world, but just like the movie be in his universe, if you will, like the Hilltop Zone and all, you know, seeing iconic areas, if you will. That's kind of what I hope for this type of a film. I don't want it to just be, you know, come over here in a buddy cop movie, hijinks in the real world. And I totally see this guy's he gets his classic NES, what's wrong with me? Classic Genesis out, and he plugs it in, and there's a lightning storm, and now Sonic is in his room. That's what I see this movie being, and I'm terrified of that.
Yeah, the moment you see that, I'm going to go, done!
Yeah, it's like, my money back, please, right now. I'm going...
Like, even with the trailers, like, sir, you came to watch Infinity War Part 2. Don't care, I saw the Sonic trailer. It's like, oh, okay, here's your money back, sir.
Right? This movie sounds like it could be the end of cinema. It's how bad the concept of what this movie
Because we've only had, technically, 2 good video game movies. And even then, that's a stretch. Like, Mortal Kombat 1 and Rampage.
Yeah,
That's it.
Right, and those are the only 2 that I can, and even Mortal Kombat necessarily hasn't aged very well. So there's all kinds of things we could say. So the odds of this being a good movie are already stacked. And even when it comes to the Sonic games, there's really just a handful of good games, and then you have all the other crap. And the crap far outweighs how good the good games are. So let's just be honest here. Even if you're a fan of all of the Sonic games, you've got to understand that like Sonic Boom is nowhere in the same league as like Sonic 2. It's just not.
Yeah.
Okay?
And don't get me started on Shadow.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Don't even get me started on Shadow the Hedgehog game. That broke-ass edgelord. What was wrong with you people when you made that game?
They just pump out these games without really thinking. And I'm a firm believer, and I was around for the first console wars. I'm an old man, if you will. I've seen the days of the Nintendo versus Sega, and I was a Sega guy at the time. I'm not anymore because they've broken my heart. But seriously, like, I think they need to just give Sonic to Nintendo and let them deal with him from here on out, because Sega does not know what they're doing anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say Capcom, but then I remember, oh yeah, they screw over their own blue character.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So never mind with Capcom.
So, you know, in all honesty, this movie, I'm excited for the Jim Carrey news. That I'm excited for. Gives me hope that there'll be something about this that I like. But overall, I'm deathly afraid of this movie.
You're telling me, like. The other thing, like, real quick, is like, I'm wondering, like, what could, you know, what robots are we gonna have in Robotnik? Are we gonna have Scratch and Pounder? I guarantee you they're gonna be in this movie by the sound, by, like, I just have this feeling we're gonna see Scratch and Grounder from the, whatever that really bad 90s cartoon from Sonic.
Yeah, the comedy one.
Yeah.
No. I personally, I hope they go the route of the Saturday morning where it was darker, grittier.
And not to say, you know, Jim Carrey can do dark, you know, and
Of course.
but everyone knows Robotnik is like a comedy relief, and really he's like, no, Robotnik can be really terrifying.
Yeah, absolutely. But I guess it's just a wait and see what more information we get. This again, it has been said that his partner in the movie will be a cop, and he's supposedly a human, so it automatically makes me think buddy cop movie. Sonic is now in our world.
Yeah, and how much you bet? Like, oh, it's this kid's dad who's
Yeah.
the partner. I'm like, oh no.
Right, and instead of turning animals into robots, Robotnik is taking the children of the world and just turning them into robots or something, or taking household pets and turning them into robots. It's something real child friendly, and it makes me scream.
It's good. That first trailer is gonna either make or break that movie. It's like, you really gotta sell it with that first trailer. If it's like, oh, we're in the real world, I am gonna hit that back button so hard.
I'm telling you, man. Guy sits down, breaks out, wipes off the dust off his Genesis, turns it on, lightning bolt hits the house, and all of a sudden, Sonic and Tails are sitting in his living room. I'm telling you, that's how I see it.
Like I would be watching the trailer, then I hear this, ah! Wow, Cred must be really mad.
Oh, God. Anyway, Universe, so let us know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for this film? Are you happy to hear that Jim Carrey's in it? How do you see it all playing out? And let us know in the comments below, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on the video. And
see you once more in the universe.